You guys ready to take this country back? Thank you. Tonight, the Republican voters of Missouri have spoken, and I am honored to be your nominee for the United States Senate. I grew up 5 miles from here in a working-class neighborhood. After returning from World War II, it was here that my grandfather started a butcher shop. It was here that my dad, who started as a butcher, later worked 7 days a week in the midnight shift at Anheuser-Busch. And not too far from here, I worked at Grant's Farm while in college, giving tours and taking out the trash. And don't we need a little bit more of that in Washington right now? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't come from billions. I come from Bridgeton. I'm proud of my working class roots, and I'm going to Washington to fight for working families, defeat socialism, and lead the fight to save America. What a hard-fought campaign it's been, and it should be, because the issues we're facing as a country are important. And I want to thank my Republican opponents for their love of this state and for the love of this country. Now is the time to unify in this fight against the radical progressives. We are entering the most consequential decade in American history since the Civil War. The Democrats aren't playing small ball. They're playing for keeps. They're 2 votes away in the United States Senate from packing the Supreme Court, adding states to the Union, federalizing our elections, instituting amnesty and open borders, destroying our economy with the Green New Deal. They want to fundamentally change this country forever. And right now, we need proven conservative fighters to stop them in their tracks. I've always been a fighter, and as your Attorney General, I have fought in court to protect our liberties from ridiculous mask mandates, illegal vaccine mandates, and President Biden's all-out assault on our liberties. And as your senator, I'll take a blowtorch to his socialist agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, we need America First fighters who will advance the America First agenda, secure the border, and finish President Trump's wall. Take on the Biden administration, take on inflation, stop the reckless spending, and open up our country to energy exploration and energy dominance so we can reduce the price of gas at the pump. Protect the rights of parents and stop the indoctrination of our children, getting divisive politics out of our classrooms once and for all. I believe in the promise of America, that the sons and daughters of working families can be whatever they want to be if they work hard and pursue their dreams. But our country and our culture are under assault. We've witnessed a quick descent into chaos in our streets with rising crime and fentanyl overdoses. We're seeing unprecedented generational theft with staggering debt left for our children, with inflation and an economy in recession, depriving the next generation of the opportunities that they deserve. The Washington politicians are making it harder for Americans to pursue the American dream. But here's the truth. We're just one election away from turning this country around. This election can change the course of the country and save our republic. And I am going to Washington on a mission to protect freedom an opportunity for the next generation, for my kids, for your kids. We're just one election away from turning this country around. This election can change the course of the country and save our republic. And I am going to Washington on a mission to protect freedom and opportunity for the next generation, for my kids, for your kids. We should leave them with an inheritance. The birthright of every American is freedom and liberty and opportunity. Our children are our most precious resource. Every dream counts, and every life has dignity and matters. And some of the greatest gifts God has given us are children with special needs, like my son, Stephen. I thank God every day for his life. It will never be typical, but it will always be special and a great gift. He was my inspiration to want to have a greater impact on the world and make a difference. And that fire still burns. I'm not interested in being invited to all the D.C. cocktail parties or being the most popular person in Washington. I'm not going there to go along to get along. I want to be your senator to push back against the wokeness and the weakness that is undermining America. And to solve the kitchen table issues that keep moms and dads across Missouri awake at night. For all of you who voted for me, thank you for your trust and your faith. For those who didn't vote for me, I welcome you to join our campaign as we head into the most important election of our lifetime. And I want to say a special thanks to our great volunteer army who put in many hours, making many calls, putting up signs, praying for me and my family. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank my wife, Jamie. And my 3 kids, Stephen, Sophia, and Olivia, for your love and support. You inspire me every day, and at the heart of why I am running this campaign. And I also want to thank my mom and my dad, my sisters, and the rest of my family here today. And I want to thank my fabulous staff. What a great team. What an incredible team. Ladies and gentlemen, this campaign isn't over, but tonight's victory is a validation of our message to protect freedom, to push back against socialism, to secure our borders, and protect our communities. And my message isn't going to change in the fall, because those aren't just Republican values. They're Missouri values. And Missouri needs a senator who wakes up every day to fight for them and their future. I will be that senator. I will be your voice. Thank you. God bless you. God bless the great state of Missouri, and God bless the United States of America.